What's going on, TCG gang? And we need to rename this channel because we're not really doing. Kyle still does cards, but we're doing another pickups video.
I've got Lorcana cards right here.
Yeah, Kyle's got plenty of cards, but this week we're doing another pickups video, and we got some cool accessories and some games to show off.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sean loves his TikTok stores.
yeah, I mean, you get a little bit of a discount on the marketplace, but I mean, pretty much the same products are.
They just say it's a discount, but it's really not.
It's a little bit of a discount. Amazon, you can pretty much get them for the same, kind of the same. You get a little discount on TikTok because the thing is, if you use TikTok as good deals, but you have to pay for shipping. So it's a little bit of a discount, but Amazon Prime is the way to go too. But first off, I got this Switch JC200 controller, and there's no overhead, so I will just show you guys. It's going to be hard to see the lights going off on the sides, but this has multiple modes, vibration. It's a standalone controller as well, and it holds the Switch. It's just cool. It lights up, different modes for lighting, and very comfortable for games. Now, comment below, you guys might not like the regular Switch Joy-Cons, but this is so much of a nice upgrade from the Switch Joy-Cons. It's a little bulkier, but it's worth it. It's very comfortable.
How much did you pay for that?
I paid 40 something.
Okay, because that's about the same on Temu. It's $38.79.
Yeah. I think that's what I paid. Is that TikTok or no?
This is Temu.
Oh, Temu.
This is where they got it, and then they just drop shipped it to you.
Yeah, that's about what I paid. Like 40-ish. With the shipping, it was like 40 something. Because I paid shipping.
It's if you use the app, it's $20.
Yeah.
So they made like $20 off you.
I gotta watch out on TikTok. Yeah.
I told you, all those TikToks are just flippers for the most part.
Yeah, but
there is legitimate businesses on there, but that I knew that would have been just.
So this is the JC200. Amazon has their carrying case. It's a little bulky. I mean, you can fit plenty of storage. The cool thing about this controller also is it's got 4 slots for games, for carts on top.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a cart holder.
So enough of that. I mean, I can show off the colors, but I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but it's got multiple color modes. It's cool. Whatever you feel like. You can do solid red and blue, like the traditional Joy-Cons. I know the first Switch had the...
You have it breathing between the colors.
Yep. I have it set to just... it's rotating in colors now. Yep. But I can change it, whatever. It's cool, like whatever I feel like. It's so awesome. Now, my next game pickups, as previous videos, you know about my basement. You know that for some strange reason I bought like a bunch of consoles, and I never had a PS3 as a kid, so I'm collecting for it now. I got NBA 07, which is Sony's NBA. First game they had the shot meter in sports basketball games. They were ahead of 2K with the shot meter. It's decent. Played it a couple times. I don't know. I'm not really huge into it, but Sony had a run of exclusive NBA games for their PS3. This was a launch title, I believe. Good graphics for the first time. Some cool modes there. You can play. You can do like highlights for Kobe Bryant's career, like jump into the highlight games, which is cool. Like the important games. Metal Gear 4. I don't know how I never played these when I was younger, but
he's gonna start with 4.
Yeah. This is one of the best ones I heard. This Metal Gear 4.
You're gonna have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to start from.
They just released the whole collection of a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
It's not the best in terms of quality.
I might go back and play the first ones before I play 4. Next up, I finished up the MotorStorm games. Are one of my favorite racing games. The environment is like I'm playing Apocalypse right now, but this is Pacific Rift. This is one of the best ones. There's 3 of them that came off of PS3, exclusive to the console. The environments are just awesome. How an Apocalypse that pops out at you. The whole it's called Apocalypse for a reason. The whole environment is crashing down on you while you're racing through the levels. Great feel to the cars too. and they always switch it up on you. You're not always driving a car. You have a motorcycle. You have a truck. You have an 18-wheeler. It's cool. Off-roading too. Everything. Great graphics. These games are all locked to the PS3 too. By the way, I wanted to stick to the games that were only no remastered because I have a PS5. I can play PS4 remasters if I want. But another game, Resistance 2.
That's a good series.
Yeah, this game was.
There's rumors that they're coming out with a collection, I believe.
Yeah,
for the PS5, and I'm pumped if that's true.
I might pick that up too. But this game was pretty. Resistance series did not get that, and Killzone were like trying to keep up with Halo. That was PlayStation's. They were trying to keep up with Gears of War and Halo back in the day, and Sony launched the Killzone series, and they launched the Resistance series, which was. I've watched some gameplay, but.
Great Insomniac game.
Yeah.
That was before they were a first party to PlayStation.
So Resistance 2, I like my first person shooters. I'll give that a shot. I'll probably play this.
You've not played the first one? Because
No.
it's a continuation of the first one story.
So
so there's 3 of them. There's
Yeah.
Well, there's technically 4 because
Yeah.
there's one for the PSP.
PSP, yeah. I had that one too.
That one's not great. But
Yeah.
though the first 3 are bangers.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna.
I remember when I got a PS3 when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I played
You had the PS3, yeah.
the first 2 with my younger brother. We spent all night playing them after we got it.
Resistance.
It was so fun. We loved the hell.
Yeah, it was good co-op too.
Yeah, it had some really good split screen.
Yeah, so
Tough game.
I might pick up the other 2 if I can find them at my local game store. I haven't been there in a while at Bowser's, but
yeah, I would pick up at least the first one before you play that one.
yeah, because they pick up right where they leave.
Kind
Pretty
of.
much,
It's like a few years later.
No, the original MotorStorm. So now I have this is the original. This one is okay. This one, Apocalypse, are okay, but people love Pacific Rift. Is their favorite. Let me know if you guys have played the MotorStorm series. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I already did. Infamous. I've been playing this. This is awesome.
It's a great game.
Yeah, and the release on PS4 is Child something. What's the name of it? Second Son. Yeah. Thank you. But this game is locked on PS3. I want to play this one first. Then I have this Second Son on my PlayStation collection because it was a game on Plus. That was in my collection. The whole it's cool how it's just a superhero game with electric powers, and it's cool how you can just run up to any car or anything that has electricity. You can just juice yourself up and heal that way.
Yep, and you can play as a hero or kind of
and it gives you kind of like a Fable type. It gives you some choices to make, and so far I'm kind of both, but I'm pretty much the hero. I'm not the villain, but I was so tempted in the first level where you save
everybody always picks to play hero.
You cut the food down.
Gross.
In the first level, you cut the food down, and then everyone's throwing food at you, and they're pissed at you. I was so tempted to just kill them all. Like, screw you guys! I just gave you food. You're starving because the city's in destruction, whatever. And people are pretty much on their own. Cops aren't doing anything. It's got a Gotham City type of feel. What's that game? Gotham. The Batman games. Arkham Knight and Arkham City and. But it's cool how it's on its own and
Sucker Punch. Same guys that made Ghosts of Tsushima.
Awesome game. I love because I played one. This reminds me a little bit too of the mechanics of your agility and climbing buildings and scaling buildings and all that. It reminds me a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West from from the great when you make a jump, it's so smooth and
the amount of just sequels that you play for the most part has been hilarious.
Yeah,
because you're ready to just jump into Resistance 2.
I didn't buy them. I was kind of looking at watching videos online, and people said the second one was the best, but that doesn't mean it's not good for the story. You got to complete the story. So.
Yeah, I think you'd really enjoy it if you played them all. It's like playing, Half-Life 2 and never playing Half-Life 1 and being like, what the heck's going on?
Real quick, hopefully we're okay on time here, but I got this. Now I'll let Kyle do his, but this game is the last game I'll talk about. A couple games, digital games. This is Pokemon Cafe. It's a cafe remix. and it's just a relaxing puzzle game.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna boot up. It's all touchscreen, which is kind of, and the only way to exit the game is to turn off your Switch and then go to tap the home screen, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It's cool. It's a free game. I'm not gonna complain too much.
You can't hit the home button?
No. Maybe with original Joy-Cons, but with my controller one, it won't. I'll show you. But anyways, let me hit start. I just want to show you like the. Here's the. This is the. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the kitchen area, and you pretty much create orders like, and the more your rep, you gain rep for like the orders that you do, and more Pokemon can enter the shop, and it's just a real relaxing. Like it's kind of a puzzle game. Like you drag the Pokemon in to make a recipe, and you have to just if you want a game to unwind at night, before and it's cool, definitely cool. Just gonna, all right. See, I'll try the home button. I'll show you. So there's my home button.
I feel like it's just trying to sync up.
It doesn't sync up because this game is all touchscreen on the Switch.
Yeah.
So I have to do this to go back to my home menu. Turn it off. And then I hit A, and then I hit.
That should put you back in the game.
Oh. I put it in sleep mode, and then to go.
Because your controller doesn't pair up to the console fully,
Then it goes home. That's how I get home.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, the game is all touchscreen.
Yeah.
No, it does. Look, it does pair up. See. So now let it pair up, and I'll show you the.
Does it work?
So it vibrates, and now, oh yeah. So now look at my grip connection. It's pretty much reading like a Pro controller.
Yeah.
So it's fully connected. It's just standalone. For that game, it does not support. That game does not support. I'll have to try it with my regular Joy-Cons and see if it works.
Yeah.
But it's weird. All my other games work with. Oh. See, if I go into that, yeah, I went into it by accident. But anyways, enough of that. It's a good game for free. So.
All right. Well, I've got just two things to show off here. I've got the cracked controller. I picked this thing up. It's CRKD. Comes with.
It is sweet.
So it's much more than what he paid for his. But it comes with a cable. It comes with different thumbsticks. You can make it smaller if your thumbs are smaller.
Cool.
It's very designed for the case, so it fits perfectly. Comes with some slots here. I'll pull up this console so I don't throw it around, so I can kind of show off the inside here. So it comes with a spot here. I just threw the cables and some of the extra thumb joysticks here. You can put in 8 Switch games into here, which is fine for when you're traveling. I've got a bigger one where I just put all my games in anyway.
Yeah.
But the case, it's pretty nice. It has got the cracked logo on it because it's for that company. I paid, I think, like $75 for this thing.
You want to see how it feels?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your.
No, you're fine.
That's awesome.
I have mine off right now because I was traveling.
Yeah, I love the comfortable. I like the GameCube. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, so I got the GameCube themed one, as you can see here. So it's all that nice GameCube indigo purple. It was playing Mario RPG, Legend of Seven Stars, or well, it's just called Super Mario RPG on this. But yeah, you can unscrew the thumbsticks
for the size.
And swap them out, which is really nice.
It's got a kickstand too. That's awesome.
Yep, comes with a kickstand. I think they released a newer version of this. I'm just gonna push that down. I think it's easier just to push it down. But it's got a really cool kickstand that can literally go like way out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, other than that, it's just your normal controller. But
less bulky than mine too.
These thumbsticks feel. Oh yeah, it is definitely less bulky, and it's compatible with both the OLED and the original Switch.
Yep.
There is no like different models for them. But my favorite thing is just that these thumbsticks feel like a GameCube's thumbsticks, which are really nice. And it's got a really nice D-pad along with it.
Yeah.
But the only gripe I really have with this is how difficult it is to get the console out. So there's a little button down here that you push up on, and while you're holding that, you got to slide the Switch out. Oh, I guess it's gotten a lot easier. So the first time I did that, it took me like a really crazy position because I had to like really grip down on it and everything. But it can. I think it does like a pass through too, so I can just hook it up to a TV through this or something.
Yeah.
I just don't remember how it does that part already.
And that works. I think I asked you earlier, but it works as a standalone. Like if you're playing with a friend and your Switch is docked,
yeah,
you can use it as a.
You can. Yep. Oh yeah. There's ports here. So there's USB-C ports for like
charging
input and output.
Oh,
so you can use this kind of like a dock. It'll charge the console, but it won't. You can't use the controller or something like that when you're using this part, just because it turns into like a dock mode and the game it gets confused.
Yep.
And there's a reset button. There's a program button for these buttons here. I haven't done anything with that.
Yeah, you can program them. Same with me. I just know the button to switch the colors on mine.
But yeah, this is really cool. It runs like a Pro controller, so you have to use an app to hook it up to the first time. And then it literally gets all the features of the Pro controller. So mine is an actual Pro controller.
Yep.
And it's showing that it's connected by USB.
That's cool.
So I get everything except the only thing you don't get is the NFC. So
Okay.
I can't use NFC with this. But everything else about this is really awesome. I love this controller so far. And that's about it. I don't get any fancy like Switch case game holders on this one.
Yeah.
But
All right. Most of your games are
case
digital anyway, right? You have a lot
itself,
of digital games.
no, most of my games are physical for the Switch.
Oh.
But you know, the case itself just holds some games in it. Holds 8 games.
I like that case a lot. Yeah.
The case is really nice.
It's small too. It's not.
And it comes with a little comes with a handle and shoulder strap thing that I haven't adjusted, so it looks like a little purse on me if I put it on.
Satchel.
The other thing I have is the OLED Steam Deck. I love this thing. I haven't used it in a while though, but I do love this thing. This thing is a beast.
That is a PC gamer's dream right there. Is
Yes.
You got all of your Steam library. You got
basically every game that I can play on my computer, I can play on here too, which means I can play it while I'm taking a dump, or I can lay in bed and just chill and play for a little bit before bed. It does take a while to start up. I got the most expensive edition, comes with a fancy intro that I have it randomized anyway. It's got the anti-glare coating. I don't think it's that crazy, but some people hate it. I don't see the difference. I love these capacitive input like
those
thumb
are
pads.
Awesome. Those are awesome.
They work like a D-pad by
Touchpad.
default. They're also a button, so it can like use it to navigate. It's so cool. Absolutely awesome. I was playing Helldivers too. Great game, a lot of fun. You can also throw in a micro SD card to expand it with more space. I have 1 terabyte in there, so in total I have 2 terabytes
Nice.
of space on this thing. You can emulate games on it. Too bad you can't emulate, the Nintendo Switch anymore because Nintendo sued those people and they shut down. So there's there is still others, but the best
You
one.
can't emulate Switch. Yeah.
The best Switch emulator is shut down, but they were also kind of scummy because they were using stolen software from the Switch itself.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Just get a Switch. I love my Switch OLED.
well, there's the thing. The thing about it was you could play your games better.
Yeah.
Because you could play them in 4K and you could run them at a better frame rate, stuff like that. You could also mod your games easier. So I was playing Metroid Dread Randomizer, which was a lot of fun. But yeah.
I mean, the Steam Deck is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And I'm considering that, guys, because I don't have a gaming PC.
And
I'm considering it.
You can hook this up to any
To a
like
dock. You can dock it.
cheap ass dock that you can find if you really
Yeah.
want. I mean, it's probably not the best idea to use the cheapest type of docks because it probably is gonna ruin your Steam Deck in some way, shape, or form. But there are a lot of good docks out there, The other thing that I really like is this little spot where you can put your your charging cable to store. Right in the back here. It doesn't sit perfectly flush, but I think if I didn't have the baggie that it came with, it'd probably sit much better. Mine's a little dirty from my trip because I had fudge sitting on top of it.
Jeez.
But that's just the case, so I'm not. Yeah, that's about it for this one, I think.
Yeah. One more thing. If you guys, I'm looking for a Pokemon game for the Switch, so let me know which one to get. I'm thinking either one of the Let's Go's to start, or I don't have any for my Switch, so I need one to besides that free one I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Legend Arceus or one of the Let's Go.
They just announced a new Legends game that they're working on.
Yeah, XY or something like that.
Yeah, PX or something like that.
PX or something.
Yeah, where I've seen people make it into a meme where it's like pizza.
Yeah, that's coming out for the next Switch, right? Switch 2?
Well, no, it's supposed to be this one. They haven't announced the new Switch yet, so there's no word on that yet.
Well, it is at the end of its life cycle, though. But they came out with the OLED, so they're trying to get as many sales from that first.
There's only rumors so far.
Yeah.
That the Switch 2 is coming out next year, 2025 now.
Yeah.
It was supposed to apparently come out this year. Apparently Nintendo's shown it off to private people, but nothing official said yet.
Yeah.
My guess is if they're going to announce it, it'll probably be over the summer, so that they can try and push it for either winter, the end of this year, or early spring, like they did for the original Switch.
And here's the question: will Switch continue? Will Nintendo? Can't talk tonight, guys. Will Nintendo continue to make games playable on both the original Switch and the next?
Well, we don't know if it's even going to be backwards compatible. There's rumors. We can go by all these different rumors and leaks, but until official things have been set in stone and said, I don't like to just go, oh yeah, it's definitely backwards compatible. Oh yeah, it'll play this. Oh yeah, it'll do this.
No.
Because things change. Companies say one thing or they have plans for one thing, and then something happens and doesn't happen. Like, people have been saying the GameCube was supposed to be playable on this freaking thing when it first came out. And the only GameCube game we've gotten is like Mario Sunshine.
Yeah,
that was a modded version that they used to get it to run or whatever. It's like not great.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, let me know which Pokemon game to get, and let me end it with that.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.